Over to the pre-show.
She ain't got the type of body that you see in the magazines, but she gives love and devotion to let you know that she's on your team. I don't chase the superficial. I need more than a high follow count. She don't show it all to the camera. The love she has, she leaves it in the house. She's not an IG model, but she always treats me right. She gets all my likes and my follows, cause she keeps it super tight. I ain't trying to pass judgment. You do what you wanna do. But I'm a grown-ass man, and this is what I'm attracted to. I don't chase the superficial. I need more than a high follow count. She don't show it all to the camera. The love she has, she keeps it in the house. She's not an IG model, but she always treats me right. She gets all my likes and my follows, cause she keeps it super tight. She's fine, she's beautiful, everything all natural. She's fine, she's beautiful, everything all natural.
Some tough things in them cut up jeans, cause her walk is mean. She think it's a butterbean, her vibe on queen and I don't change. So I figure we get together, we can do some
DJ Rec. What it do, Rec?
Back in Puerto Rico, I call her my little mocha-rita. And that monkey for the soca cedar. She the main reason that I ain't out here poking people. Smoke reefer, but rarely be alleviated. Independence and charity ain't appreciated. Thick ass thighs with slick ass mouth. She the type of chick I know marry when I get situated. She all mine, so I don't share. So waste y'all time, I heard them. Yo, check it. Like so, stay out. IG model.
Make sure my kids are they clean today? Did they learn?
We continue. Pre-show. Podcast starts at 7.
Fear is just a construct of us when confronted with the tough times. Luck is just another side of hope.
Off that East Grand.
So the other side fronting on another spot like Cain to have a brother tying rope. Is it dope or the gram or the ham or the pills in my hand? A can cream pebble stolen dreams. Worthy is the man who do all that he can for his fam. Still give a stranger's child a pair of wings. Oh, but I'm cold like Ipsy. Snowstorms seem to miss me. Torn between the books and the crooks. I don't feel pressure when I lecture. Confront all conjecture and I'm only gonna check it if she looks.
Hot damn, girl, there you go again. Intrigued by your glow and your soul within. My hot damn, girl, there you go again. Intrigued by your glow and your soul within. My hot damn, girl, there you go again. Intrigued by your glow and your soul within. My hot damn, girl, there you go again. Intrigued by your glow and your soul within. Mahogany skin with curves like a winding road. Small talk, I'm trying to set the mode. I'm digging your wordplay and your brick house physique. SWV, you're making me weak. Phone dialogues and coffee shop rendezvous. Getting close to what I'm trying to do. So I play my position at least until I reach my goal. Next level access, headline your show. It takes time to grow, but baby girl, I've reached my peak. I'm Jacques Cousteau, trying to go deep, deep like rice or passing routes, and never ever forecast your doubts. But check it, let's make it happen like yesterday. And no, I don't feel that it's best the way. You feel me?
Baby, you got me going crazy like. Baby, you got me going crazy like.
Chicks everywhere, dudes is cock blocking, ready to get it poppin'. Patron shots plentiful. Chicks everywhere, dudes is cock blocking, ready to get it poppin'. Patron shots plentiful. Chicks everywhere, dudes is cock blocking, ready to get it poppin'. Patron shots plentiful. Some chick rockin' the same gear, identical. Security's tight, and got a cat on the chokeout. Hot box session and the restroom smoked out. These are the things you see when it's the end of the week. Cause there's a party going on, and everybody's hitting the street.
Surrounded by bouncing asses, she gon' be smearing off straight with big glasses. It's crazy when you having fun, how time passes. Spend the money that's the budget cause it's for the mass. That's for burning up, the DJ spinning all the classes. Nothing but cool brothers, ain't no need for spaz. The streets came out tonight, you know we smashing. Fucking with brutes, we Trump bitches. They willing if you grabbing. If you never been a renegade, you probably laughing. If you stay on that G shit, I'm up for matching. Cause I never been the type of giver skis or passion. Beat it up for 1 hour, you know your boy be lasting. The only question I'm asking is why you try to save a hoe that go and bust the masses. See the true hearts turn into Greg Hardy. That could never be me cause I'm the life of the party. All like the fool and we getting retarded.
Chicks everywhere, dudes is cock blocking, ready to get it poppin'. Patron shots plentiful. Some chicks rockin' the same gear, identical. Security's tight, and got a cat on the chokeout. Hot box session in the restroom smoked out. These are the things you see when it's the end of the week. Cause there's a party going on, and everybody's hitting the street.
Speak to the from tell fellas to cool drinks. Got a hall pass, so fuck your thoughts. Crash the spot for us over and stamp that. Wide body, keep the body jumping in grand fashion. In the cut, I peep the ballers and the schemers, and I love it. Body rocking bartenders doing tricks down to the cats with the mints and the shitter. Gifted educator still got it, but once the lights come on, yo, I reconsider. Know the major heat game. No need for fucking up for a mud duck with sloppy brains. When I talk, having a blast, cash spent. Stay lit for the moment, ain't no opposition. When the move gets to move in the room, no fuss in the front.
Walk put them lies to the truth, the niggas.
My world is going down and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. A lot of snakes striking venomous ways, so keep your antidote ready. My only weapons, K-tones and machetes, slice it. K-tones with cannons, break them down to the simplest brackets. Block went like I'm striking a matches. Cop gent with a dyke and an actress. In my room, just a mic and a mattress. Take your shoes off, into my fortress. On the block, niggas fiending for action. Got my weed roll, smoking, relaxing. Fuck it, if they shooting, I'm ducking. Hated or loving, QP on my nuts. 38 and a dozen of Dutchess. I know this fiend I be perping with crutches. She must got case, money coming or something. Off the land with a couple of soldiers, sharing war stories, sipping on Folgers, telling me how they bustin' menages. Can't wait till I slip into my day when I can live every day like it was Friday. Stack dough trying to bury a mill, but it's hard cause my area killed. Little niggas that be dying to floor. Fuck the small talk, niggas get tossed like confetti. Your head in the sand and your feet on the jetty. My world is going down and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. My world is going down and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper.
DJ Wide Body.
New network.
Boom shakalaka uno is the beat knocker, number one beat knocker, number one beat knocker. Boom shakalaka uno is the beat knocker, number one beat knocker, number one beat knocker. It's be that beat rocker, them street doctors, them heat droppers. We keep knocking, you keep copping and pleating now. Foresee a problem, you keep exhausting an equal offering. I'm never off cause I'm keeping on it, I'm liking on it. And when I'm yawning, I'm shading y'all and I keep the garden as green as can be. Them trees calling to me, I'm honest. Control these pests cause these insects be creeping, crawling. Been sleeping on them since he touched the microphone. Or least of all the tail from the frogs, calling them collageno. And I'm not reeking, this rice and beans is a domino. Capicu, that's the motto, just like the numero, Spanish lotto. I keep a hotter flow cause my people's is tropical. Optical, the illusion is what y'all niggas is watching for. And I'm not slipping my chancleta, I'll grip the floor. Leta patoso cabrones, you get to stop, I go. And let them know that we sweep the hurdles and obstacles. Mopping glow. Uno is the beat knocker, number one beat knocker, number one beat knocker. Boom shakalaka uno is the beat knocker, number one beat knocker, number one beat knocker. Y'all hear this beat rocking, y'all see me crafting this opus. You need the coppers, so put the beast in the open. And we ain't hunting, we eat when we feed them vultures. Cause they can get it first, creeping up with a bloody thirst, leaving them all deceased when we feasting up on them dirty birds. And that's some dirty work, that's how they get them turkeys jerk. They hit her, then they blast their ass with a 30-30. And it ain't pearly gates, it's pallets with pearly teeth. And then it's to the shit of they shit, carrots and Grim the Reaper. It's like a sleeper cell, Bin Laden the Greacher hell. He probably excited cause he riding in the deeps of hell. Until it freezes over, he will always beat the cold up. You gon' meet the feet cause you speak and eat the sheet the fuck up. Stuck like peanut butter, he ducking and seeking cover. Ain't nobody firing nothing.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 Bob out. Big stacks at nighttime. Yes. You know how we do. We back. I'm up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Here we go. Listen up, nod your head to the fallout. I'm coming, no doubt, rocking out with the vibe. I come with that ego. You niggas mad shaky like LeBron when he's shooting his free throws. I come with that boom bap. I'm like an old nigga's hairline, cause I'm taking it way back. Like lemon heads and wave caps, or a grape soda laid back while you stuffing the Big Mac. The game is a bit lame, and it's visible like white drawers that's covered in shit stains. Or a bitch nigga that switched lanes, they dumb like Keisha. So Tasha gotta blow out they damn brains. I bump real hard with the efficacy, unleash the beats you can't see with my mental telepathy. Give me therapy, arrest from the hate and jealousy. The value that I'm giving is equity. The vibe.
I like funky people. Now when a cat can get funky, man, I can groove with funky people, you know.
Whether I not the question, sir. Whether I can write or not is not the question. Certain things that you need to be built for this profession. Used to be a time when your skill set was a weapon. Now it's all bullshit that I just don't want to step in. But I'm repping, it's totally opposite from the norm. Positive vibes in the hood to weather storms. Since I got a message, niggas don't look for them, cause it's too much for their brain and they claim it all on. What am I doing? Will I ever be accepted? If I'm not in the video gripping the Wesson, if I'm not making it rain even though I'm pressing, just cause it feels like it's somewhat what.
Yeah, rock bread. Yeah, rock bread. Yeah, rock bread.
My man. My man. Now what you want? My man. My man. Now what you know? My man. Now what you know about? My man, now what you know about the great things? Excuse me, bro, him. I'm about to go in. I'm about to show them. Yo, excuse me, bro, him. I'm about to go in. I'm about to show them.
Yo, I'ma start my thesis. Couple parentheses. Lyrical sword, I walk them on water, but not Jesus. Odds dividing evens. Odds are you be bleeding. I be fucking with heathens. You best consider leaving. It's like a heathen. A chop to the throat. Spectrum grabbing the piece. Snapping the sneaks and this code. Yo, Tingle the antidote. It's in the top drawer. Facebook bullies fight less, but then the talk more. Show them, then I prove it. I know I'm off the roof, kid. Being stupid is easy. I'm greasy like fried Fugit. I pass beyond futures. I left a present though. Took a second to simmer. Then I served with the vegetables. Fortresses impregnable. Your far-fetched schemes fall short like fat people on jet skis. Leave them dripping like the opposite sex bleed. I'm iconic. Drive the ambulance that break next speed. You don't want excuse me. Throw him. I'm about to go in. I'm about to show them. Yo, excuse me. Throw him. I'm about to go in. I'm about to show them. Yo, excuse me. Throw him. I'm about to go in. I'm about to show them. Yo, excuse me. Throw him. I'm about to go in. I'm about to show them.
Pardon my French, fuck riding the bitch. I'm here to run the two, cause it's long overdue for me. Pardon my French, fuck riding the bitch. I'm here to run the two, cause it's long overdue for me to take my spot. So I won't take my shots. And if your hate could be blocked, then I'm gonna take my Glock and dump one from the chamber. You gon' be running from danger, so don't be tempting my anger before I empty the banger. Because I'm violent by nature, you gon' need more than a prayer to flee the hands of a slayer to send you straight to your mate.
I'm back up on my good foot, feeling myself. Just came from the doc with the clean bill of health. Diagnosis is I'm fresh to the death. You can hear when I speak, daddy, yeah, I got the knowledge itself. Black man walking upright, just rapping my set. Soul chapel dollars and cents, plus 8 to the pets. For my tribe, I set out on a quest to conquer the best. Show honor to the death, the name burned in my flesh. I came to bear my chest and all the pain that it holds. This name for the game, so champ, you can.
You better be glad I'm a man of peace, cause they be talking slick to a pan of grease. I should bust your lip open handily. Got body back like we just changed the battery. New plan of attack because we just cracked a masterpiece. And that's bad news for any crew that's coming after we. Told y'all dudes, don't snooze or you can rest in peace, cause sleep is the cousin of death, this a casualty. Told y'all quiet is kept with a secret they consider best, the rest they say decent. Anybody that's next gotta step inside the ring with mental I suplex straight into the chicken wing to show y'all I mean like the
rain on the top. Your rain on the top with short like leprechauns as I crush so-called willies, thugs and rain on the top with leprechauns as I crush so-called willies, thugs and rain on the top with short like leprechauns as I crush so-called willies, thugs and Get in that ass quick fast like Ramadan. It's that rap phenomenon. Don Dada, fuck Papa, you got to call me Francis MH. White intake like toast, so iron. Was told in shootout, stay low and keep firing. Keep extra clips for extra shit. Who's next to flip on that cat with that grip on rap? The most shady, Mickey baby. Ain't no telling where I may be. May see me in DC at Howard Homecoming with my man Capone drumming fucking something. You should know my stilo. Went from 10 G's for blow to 30 G's a show to orgies with O's I never seen before. So Jesus, get off the notorious. Peanuts before I squeeze and bust. If the beef between us, we can settle it with the chrome and metal shit. I make it hot like a kettle get. You're delicate, you better get who sent you. You still pedal shit. I got more rides than Great Adventure.
Yeah. What's going on? It's about that time once again. Talk that stuff. The variety hour, the grown folks hour, any hour you want to call it. We're back, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Boy, DJ Wild Body here. Got the panel in the chat. Shout out to everybody checking us out on the playback during the week. Hopefully everybody's doing good, maintaining, and progressing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the panel. Let's meet the panel. All right, from St. Louis, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the comrade, Dixie Freeland.
What's good? What's good?
All right. Up next, from Jersey, let's give it up for Serene Jewel, aka Monica Donato.
Hey everybody, what's up?
All right, chilling. From Flint, Michigan, Flint's finest, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Forever Grinding, Rod Wallace.
What up? What up?
And I'm DJ Wild Body. This is Talk That Stuff. This 11th day of June. Let's get it. What's happening? What's happening? This is Luther Vandross. So I decided to find the stop button. I won't stop. What's going on? Shout out to everybody out there in the chat. DJ Rec, what's going on? Shout out to everybody listening. If you're in the chat, let me hear you. What up? Got Father's Day next week, man. Good to see y'all. How y'all doing in the panel?
Father's Day. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, what's going on? Father's Day next week?
What's that?
Boy, that's Father's Day, right? They try to take a Father's Day away, man.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What's going on? What's happening? I'm good to see all y'all, man. And you know how we got to do a tradition here. We have to carry on tradition, you know what I'm saying?
I'm allowed to choose the niggas.
Pour a little out for the ones who ain't here. Shout out to Brother Smooth out there up in the air, Portugal air, man, on his way to going to Spain, Madrid, somewhere. I don't know. Shout out to Malcolm out there. Shout out to Rick's. I don't know where Rick's is at. I think Rick went out there with him. I don't know. What's going on, man? A lot to talk about, I guess, tonight. I really didn't have a game plan. Been a rough day today, so I figured, hey, man, our chemistry is so, good that we don't need no damn topics, man. We got a lot of shit to talk about, right? First of all, let's go ahead and let's get this out the way. NBA Finals. Number one, I don't understand why there wasn't a finals game tonight. Why?
Wait, there ain't no game tonight?
Nah, tomorrow, man.
What?
Yeah, Monday, man. Yeah.
I had my mouth all ready for some hash. Thought it was a game tonight.
Right.
Monday night, that's crazy.
Right.
It's Sunday night, man.
Right. They
they
blew it. They blew it, man. Tomorrow, 8:30 p.m., the Heat will take on the Nuggets, and the Heat should be at home. I'm taking it. Maybe they travel, but I mean, I don't need to keep beating a dead horse. But I mean, they didn't have any. I mean, that Heat Celtics series, that Game 7, they only had 2-3 days to prepare for the finals. So why all of a sudden you care about these guys resting if you guys just came out of a 7-game war, and then they got to suit up and play this Nugget team same week. But
what else is coming on TV? Something else is coming on TV tonight then.
Man, better be the Oscars or something. American Music Awards.
The Tonys. I mean, who cares about that? Nobody's watching.
Right.
No disrespect. Shout out to the Tonys.
Right. Okay.
Nah, I don't see nothing too crazy happening.
To be like, yo, let's put this on Monday. It's going, this is perfect. They blew it, man. Ain't nothing going on. No other sports right now. You got the boxing and UFC last night. I didn't get to catch a fight. I'm pretty sure Mr. Freely did. Yeah, but we'll talk about boxing. Let's finish the finals. You think this is the Heat's last game? You think this is it?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I have to agree.
Why do
I
you
hate to say it, but I hate
so.
to agree. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Look how they're playing. I don't know where they're losing their energy and momentum, but they're just not effectively coming together as a team and capitalizing, on defense. It's like they not stopping Boston. It's not happening.
Inside.
And definitely inside.
Right. You figure that out.
The Jokic situation is they're just unstoppable, man.
Yeah.
It's just
He's
unstoppable.
a powerful dude. When he is on full charge, the team is on full charge, and they are not disappointing at all.
I mean,
he's drawing the fouls like they supposed. I'm sorry.
No, you got it.
I'm sorry, Brother Wallace. They're drawing good fouls. They are definitely going full throttle. They're not missing free throws. First of all, the 3 points are like bananas. They're not missing. They are not missing. Ain't no Ray Charles playing on that team.
Look,
they're doing the damn thing.
Like Miami made a good adjustment when they switched up the lineup, and then Denver they adjusted to that, right? And then Miami they didn't have another adjustment to make, other than Jokic just stepping up his game and playing like Denver. So I think it's a wrap, man. I really do.
Yeah.
Jokic is shooting almost 50% from 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
And is averaging 9 or 10 assists. I don't know. I don't got the numbers in front of me. But I mean, he's accounting for so many points because he hitting 30 a night and he getting 10 assists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he's requiring so much attention because no matter where the D collapse, the way that they rotate and they cutting, you know what I'm saying? You got to pick your poison.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And
Catch 22.
X Factor, Aaron Gordon.
It's a different one every game, though. One game it might be Aaron Gordon. It was a game a couple games ago where it was Caldwell Pope.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of pick your poison.
Who's that dude? Brown? The one that came off the bench? Was it Brown or Braun?
Yeah, it's Brown.
Brown and Braun, another white dude. Who was he? He dunking and showing out.
I mean, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, pick your poison.
Right.
He's doing whatever he wants to do.
Right. Good.
It's raps. And it's going to be raps for a minute because that team is relatively young. That core, if you keep that core, now Gordon is a little up there. Gordon, I believe, is 28, 29.
Right.
You know, Porter is about 25, right? Let me see. Porter is, you know, Caldwell Pope is 30. Gordon is 27.
Yeah, Gordon's 27. Yep.
Nikola Jokic is 28. Jamal Murray is 26. Michael Porter is 24. So that's a core that
same way the Golden State Warriors got high. They were on the same age.
And they don't have no major injuries on their team, correct?
Not at this point.
Right.
Not at this point.
So
yeah,
it just make my palms itch. The fact that Kentavious Caldwell Pope about to win his second ring.
Wow.
And he was a Piston.
Wow.
And got summarily dismissed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how it always worked, man.
Yeah,
Bruce Brown was a Piston. Caldwell Pope was a Piston. Yeah, he won a ring with LA, right?
Sure did.
Yeah.
He won a ring with the Lakers, and now he about to win one with one. But Bruce Brown is a former Piston. Chris Middleton is a former Piston.
Jesus Christ.
Spencer Dinwiddie is a former Piston.
Wallace, the Pistons ain't been right since they passed on Carmelo, man.
Let me get it.
Yeah, and I've heard people say, "Oh well, you know what would they have done with Tayshaun Prince? Who would you rather have had?" No disrespect.
I would have rather.
Prince won they won a championship because of Tayshaun Prince with that block. I ain't gonna lie, but I mean in the grand scope, no disrespect to Tayshaun Prince. I heard he don't stay too far from you, but
yeah,
who would you rather have?
The thing
don't run into him at the grocery store.
Why not have both?
You didn't have any superstars on that team either.
But listen, Tayshaun only thrives on a team like that. Carmelo can carry a team. That's the difference.
You got a point there.
Facts.
Because once all those guys retired and moved on, what happened with Tayshaun? He was never the same player. He's like Rondo.
It's another nigga with long arms.
Facts.
I don't think that.
But you know,
go ahead, Monica.
No, go ahead. I didn't want to cut you off.
Good. You good? I'll go after you. I'll go.
I mean, all great players are not natural born leaders. You know what I'm saying? Some of them need to function appropriately in a squad-like setting. Right. So are we taking away the fact that, because he is a great player, right? He's good. He's good. He's just not a leader. So are we putting him in leader category, or can we at least give him a lot of credit for working well in a great dynamic?
My witch hunt is, for lack of better words, it's not on Tayshaun Prince. It's on Joe Dumars. Yeah, you don't take that guy at number 2 overall. You just don't.
Right.
Or number 1 overall, or whatever it was that year. It was high, top 5.
When he drafted him, let me ask you this: when he drafted him, did he say, "Oh, I'm getting Tayshaun Prince. We're getting the chip"? You know, I don't think that was like we get it. Guy like
Durko Milicic.
Wow, my God! I'm like, yo, this guy better be good, man.
I don't even want to talk about it.
So really, Monica, actually, now I think about it, you're right. They didn't take Tayshaun early. They took Tayshaun as a fix me pick later.
Yeah.
So you're right. You're absolutely right. It's not.
No, they had Tayshaun when they drafted Tayshaun the year before that.
Oh, man.
They drafted him a year before that, but when did they draft him?
They drafted him in
02, right?
Yeah, 02. I'm looking at that now.
02. Yeah, they drafted him in 02.
Yeah. And they drafted Durko Milicic instead of Carmelo Anthony. They could have had Carmelo coming off the bench, getting buckets.
Right. Oh my God.
Buckets, plural. Carmelo is top 10 scorer in the NBA all time.
All time. Right. This dude, Denver was nothing until Carmelo got there. Like, he made them relevant again.
Dude, I'm looking at this 02 draft. I'm gonna name this draft real quick. Number 1, Yao Ming. You know what he went to be, you know, Hall of Fame or whatever. Jay Williams, point guard, Chicago Bulls from Duke. We all know what happens. Number 3, Mike Dunleavy Jr. Go to the Golden State Warrior. He's also a Duke guy. Number 4, Drew Gooden. This 5th pick, I've never heard of him in my life. Nicolas, this big word, Skibidi-Villy.
Titties-Villy?
Yeah, Titties-Villy. He went to the Denver Nuggets.
His name was not Titties-Villy, dog.
Titties-Villy.
Skitties-Villy. I remember him.
I forgot how to pronounce his name. Number 5, Dewan Wagner, the Jersey Killer.
What year was this, bro?
It was 02. 02. It was a weak draft, man. It was a weak ass
Hey,
draft.
listen. It's been a lot of those.
And they were banking on
Wagner.
Dewan Wagner. They were banking on Wagner to be something.
Yeah,
Wagner.
Because, you know, because
he scored 100 points in one game.
Yeah,
I was at that game. I was at that game. But at the end of the day, look at the division they were in. But I mean, we can argue that all day long because that's when I was going to the games heavy. But go ahead, I ain't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Stoudemire went 9th. in that draft.
Mari.
Yeah, that was a steal.
I thought that the Pistons were going to draft because I used to keep up with the draft real heavy.
Right.
I thought the Pistons were going to draft Kentel Woods that year. From out of he wasn't, he didn't go to Division I, but he was big, tall, athletic. But Tayshaun was a better defender.
Right. I don't know.
To me,
but when did Tayshaun go in the draft?
He went 23rd.
I mean to cut you off. Yeah, like
so
go
that's
ahead.
great.
Go ahead, Dixie.
I was just gonna say real quick. Yeah, I had the years mixed up. They drafted Durko over Carmelo, not Tayshaun.
That's
so that
right.
makes it even worse.
Yeah, this is true.
Right.
This is true.
What happened to Chris Wilcox?
Just a big body from Maryland. I remember him.
Right.
I mean, even if I'm looking at the draft now, even if they had taken Chris Kaman, who went at 6, if they wanted a big man that bad, even if they took Chris Kaman, they would have been better off than Darko.
Right.
Now Darko hung around in the league for 10 years though.
Journeyman.
He was a journeyman.
But just big. 7 foot, you can't, 7 foot, you can't buy that.
Yeah.
Right.
But just think
David West.
Once Ben and everybody moved on to other teams or retired, Carmelo and Tayshaun could have ran things there, man.
Oh man, that set something up.
They would have been running Billups, Hamilton, Tayshaun. It went in that year. Tayshaun, Carmelo, and Cliff Robinson at center.
Who was y'all superstar on that team, man?
It was Chauncey, man. Chauncey, the leadership. Rip was the scoring. Chauncey was just the leadership in the defense. Strong in the backcourt. You know what I'm saying?
That's gas tank.
Tayshaun was a long wing.
And Ben.
Cliff Robinson would hit that. Yep. And Ben was the center.
Definitely played over his means, I think.
Rashid just gave him that post presence that made you like you just couldn't hang around on the wing. Like
now they didn't get Rashid until 03. 03 or 04.
I think it turned into a 3-point specialist.
Nah, he was hitting that 3 at Portland too. Don't get it twisted.
True.
He always had shot.
Hey, but he was very underrated in the post though.
He got traded in 04. I mean, that trade deadline for 04. So that was the year that LeBron and all of them came in.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, RTO? What's going on, bro?
Hey, RTO.
We give you a traditional.
I'm allowed to accuse the niggas.
So that year, that 03, 04 year, they had Ben Wallace. Yep. So it was Ben Wallace and Rashid and Tayshaun, and then Rip and Chauncey Billups. And if they had gotten Carmelo instead of Milicic, that probably would have pushed Tayshaun to the bench. Man, they would have been unbeatable, dog.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Prince ran the 3.
Unbeatable.
You would have had a point forward / prolific scorer.
Even if they brought Carmelo off the bench, you got Carmelo and Lindsey Hunter coming off the bench.
Ooh, Lindsey Hunter.
Yes.
Hey, what up, though? Because it's funny y'all talking about this because I was actually in the car thinking about this 2 days ago. This would be the move. So we draft Melo, right? Because you got to remember, after that first championship, we ended up losing the backup point guard, not the backup point guard, the backup. What did Mike James run? Did he run the third point?
Yeah.
Okay. We lost Mike James. We lost Scoreless Corliss. We lost Eldon Campbell, and we lost Memo. So if we get Melo, the one guy I'm re-signing, no matter what, would have been Okor. and we would have ran the East for like 5 or 6 years, bro. Easy, because you would have still had Melo. You would have had Melo. What I would have did, I would have ran Melo and Memo as the 2 unit. That would have been the deadliest 2 unit on the planet.
Hey, Fields, everybody talking about how Joker's hitting these threes, or Corey just drain on threes too.
Yeah, exactly. Memo,
Yep.
bro. They would have been Detroit would have arguably been one of like the mini dynasties had they drafted Melo and made that one signing. Because I thought about it, I was like, man, that's all they would have needed because they lost so much after that first championship, bro.
Because think about it like this. That year that they went, that 03-04 year, right?
Mm-hmm.
They only had. I'm looking at this on Basketball Reference. They had 3 guys who were in the league more than 10 years at that point. They had Derek Coleman, who wasn't really playing, Elton Campbell, who wasn't really playing. You know, he was a backup, and Lindsey Hunter. So they could have ran for a few more years. I mean, I think they definitely would have been, you know, that they made it to the conference finals without Carmelo. So that 04, 05, 06, 07 could have been even a little bit different.
I'm telling you, it could have been a dynasty, bro.
And you could have had you could have early on. My fault, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you could have had LeBron versus Carmelo, like that kind of rivalry, kind of facilitated through Detroit and Cleveland, playing each other 6 times a year. You know, that would have been magical.
Look, LeBron James arguably might not would have been LeBron James. Like, you got to think about it, bro. Melo was in Denver. He just didn't have a team, but he was throwing up 25 points.
Easy.
And then you got to think about it. They still had the same defensive mindset, but now you add a scorer like Carmelo in the second unit, you probably blowing cats out by 40, bro.
I'm telling you, man.
Easy.
I'm telling you.
Carmelo, listen, that first year, Carmelo was hitting 21 a night. He was at 43% field goal percentage and 32% from 3, which wasn't great, but his shot selection would have been different. You know what I'm saying? I think he would have been pretty damn good. And if he was coming off the Oak, he might have been a candidate for 6th man of the year at least. But like I said, I think they would have sat Tayshaun and would have had license to do it.
6 man.
But bro, they would have. Yeah, man.
I think they would have definitely made that work, man. They would have got something versus getting nothing out of Durko.
Oh yeah, hands down, bro, hands down. Like, but I mean, if you ever see any of Melo's interviews, bro, he literally said they told me I was coming to Detroit.
Right.
He said I had already accepted it. He was like, bet, because I think he's from Baltimore, right? So he was like, yeah, all right, bet I'm going to some place that's like home, blah, 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 blah. And then draft night, I think it was Bill Davidson. You know, I ain't going to speak on the dead man, but he changed his mind at the last minute and said he didn't want to, because I know, what was it? Larry Brown did an interview and he thought they were going to draft Carmelo Anthony too.
Yeah, that threw me for a little.
Yeah, Larry Brown was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I knew it was gonna be Carmelo." Like he had it devised, and then when they drafted Darko, it was just like,
what was they seeing in this guy? Like, I didn't see.
There was a lot of conversation. I feel like I remember a lot of conversation with them not picking him up.
Supposedly with Darko, he was supposedly like, because if I'm not mistaken, Dirk was high on the radar. They said he had a better workout than Dirk Nowitzki for a lot of teams.
Then Dirk Nowitzki, they didn't come out. Oh, it was just better. They wasn't coming.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. But they had saw where Dirk had came to, and they were like, wow, if he could be like that, that's impressive. So that was what.
That was a time when they was really trying to start bringing cats overseas too. They had a big influx on that shit.
Right.
Get everybody.
Right.
You see what happened with Yao and with China and shit.
Had a whole country behind them. Shaq killer.
And he was ringing though, and you know, he was good for 6-7 rebounds a game. Carmelo. Wasn't a great defender, wasn't the quickest on his feet, so to speak, on D, but
he would have learned, bro. They would have took they would have Rashid and Ben would have had that boy in the weight room. He would have held his own, bro.
Right.
I agree.
He would have held his own.
Right.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
right. So let's move on. We got boxing last night. Teofimo Lopez Jr. fights Josh Taylor. He gets a unanimous decision, gets the junior welterweight title. Just his third fight in the division. Is Lopez back, or is this Josh Taylor a tomato can? Dixie?
Josh Taylor is definitely not a tomato can.
Okay.
He has been undisputed for like the last 5 years. And
Okay.
has beat some really good people like Regis Prograis, who is hard to beat. Josh Taylor, on the other hand, has kind of fallen off the wagon the last couple of years in terms of like focus and I think he even got a new trainer now. You know, there's a lot of transition going on with him, so he hasn't looked good in his last 2 fights. But not to take away anything from T.O. What I saw with T.O. is T.O. went back to fighting how he used to fight. After he beat Lomachenko, he started trying to knock people out, like head hunting a lot in his fights and stuff, and that's why he started losing. But last night he went back to being a slick boxer, the counter puncher, and it worked. And he took old boy to school.
All right.
He did.
Shout out to Lopez. When he lost to what's the Australian's name? I just thought he got exposed, but
Kambosos.
Maybe he needs to get
But
run that back. They need to run that back.
Yeah. But if you go back and watch that fight, T.O. is pretty much following Kambosos around versus letting fighting how he should fight like he did last night.
Right.
Josh Taylor followed T.O. around the whole night and took all kind of uppercuts, the whole fight.
Right.
I would have liked to see Taylor do something. I don't know. He just didn't look right, man.
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't think. I'm trying to compare it to another fight where a guy just don't look right. Roy Jones versus Tarver won. Although Roy Jones won the fight, but he did not look right.
He knew his ass was. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he didn't look right, and that's kind of how Taylor was last night. He just didn't look right, man. I was like, yeah, he better do something different because he gonna lose this fight. He really lost his last fight, but they gave it to him.
I remember. I was like, man, this Tarver dude, boy, hope you don't have to fight him again. But I was like, man, he got his number. But I didn't get to catch the fight last night, unfortunately. But ever since the Spence Crawford fight was announced, and I'm looking at the schedule, man, I don't really see any good fights coming up. RTO, who you got in the Nate Diaz Jake Paul fight?
He'll never fucking vote for Jake Paul ever.
Do it in the lineup and shit.
Never. Am I lying?
Yeah, huh?
He'll never vote for Jake Paul.
Nah,
RTO won't.
To want him destroyed.
Don't you hate his guts?
That's just stupid.
Yeah, he's in the
Fighter
boxing
boxer,
lineup.
man. You see what happens when he fight boxers?
Right.
He lose.
I like to see that. I think he underestimated Tommy Fury. I knew Tommy wouldn't win because he's a boxer and all he had to do was box him. And that was bittersweet, man. I enjoyed watching that fight. Nate Diaz. No, go ahead.
Fight Nate Diaz at his game. Like go to the UFC and fight him. That's what I want to see.
Right. Yeah.
That shit ain't gonna happen.
I just don't like you handicapping people, man. Then bragging about
exactly.
I think one of the best strikers ever in the UFC. Anderson Silva at 47 years old. Ooh, like come on, man.
I ain't about to get started.
Only one half of his skill set. He can't even use the other half of his skill set.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Right. Yeah,
It's like me and Widebody having a beat battle, but Widebody, you have to use FL Studio. And
Right.
with no controllers, just a mouse.
Hey, you know what? They try to set up the Dana White offered Tyson Fury to get into the octagon with John Jones, and that wouldn't be. I feel like the MMA and boxing is two totally different arts. It's not I don't look at boxing as a martial art. Although mixed martial arts, I don't think boxing is a totally different thing.
Yeah, they are.
Right. It's like don't compare it. You can't go in the MMA octagon putting your head down trying to duck because they're gonna hit you with a fucking knee. and vice versa. You don't take your ass
Right.
into the boxing ring trying to freaking,
Put your chin up in the air.
right. So nah, they never fight. I think boxing is the even. I think it's the even playing field with a MMA person to kind of even it out. But that's the best you can do. You're not gonna take Floyd Mayweather and put him in the octagon because the guy's gonna take him down. Floyd Mayweather doesn't incorporate wrestling in his arsenal. He's a boxer. So yeah. I think that the Jake Paul guy, is it bringing? Do you feel it's bringing more attention to boxing that it was missing, or you think it's just like a gimmick, man?
A gimmick.
A gimmick. Right. I hate how they try to make it seem like he's saving boxing. We don't need you to say not your brand of boxing.
Tank and Ryan just did 1.4 million.
Thank you.
They're good.
Right.
Man. Spence and Crawford probably gonna do anywhere from 5 to 8.
Ooh! Who's gonna be in attendance?
500,000 to 500,000, 800,000.
You know anybody going to the fight? I do. hey, guys, join us
in. I will be enjoying the fight, but soon that fight over, I'm like, what?
Hey, we're gonna have you reporting live from join us to Talk That Sports. So we're gonna have Dixie Freely reporting live. What they fighting at T-Mobile Arena?
Yeah, right. If I can get a Floyd Mayweather interview.
Man, listen, you go in there with the press, bro, with your little tape recorder or something. Press, man, good shit. Last night, man, UFC 289 in Vancouver. They went to Vancouver. Vancouver is a beautiful city, man. I want to go visit Vancouver, man. Vancouver is all right, man. Watching the UFC all week, the little 24/7 thing they do. But Amanda Nunes defends her title once again against Aldana, and she wins decision in round 5. She takes it and she retires. She leaves both her belts being the
I saw that, man.
Yeah. Her legs, she can't kick with her legs anymore, man. She, she says she kicks all she wants in practice and when she's training, but when she gets in the ring, that's why she's always on crutches. So she can't. The girl, she's rich. She made her money and she cleaned out everybody. So shout out to Amanda Nunes. I wasn't really a big fan of hers, but she got my respect. So she left it in the ring and left her gloves.
Anybody that beat Ronda Rousey got my respect.
Oh my God, I hate Ronda. I hate her attitude. Well, she thought she was badass, bro. She walked around here, boy.
Her, ESPN, all the great white height.
Right.
ESPN.
Oh, that was good. Well, Holly Holm beat her.
That was Serena Williams. Yep.
She was. Yeah, they were trying to use her as a poster child, man. She couldn't box.
Same shit with Jake Paul.
Yeah, Serena Williams had dominated tennis for 20 years by that point. And then here she come with 3, 4, 5 fights, and she's the best thing since electricity. Man, get out of here.
Talent pool at that time was nothing. She didn't even box. And the stupid thing about it, when she fought Nunes, this is after she lost to Holly Holmes, her coach tells her to box Amanda Nunes. And she's what's his face she's a judo chick. She don't box, so she boxed Amanda Nunes and she put her on her ass, man. So that was it for her. She goes to the WWE. Now she's running around the ring trying to make her money. In the second fight, Charles Oliveira, one of my favorite fighters, lightweight co-main event, took on Beneil Dariush. I think this was a tough one. I think Dariush would have gave Oliveira a run. As you know, Oliveira lost his lightweight title when he was underweight against not Dustin Poirier, but my man from Colorado. His name escapes me right now, but yeah, he went ahead and fought Islam, and Islam choked him out in Abu Dhabi. So now Oliveira, he's in the running for a rematch with Islam. He beat Beneil Dariush, which not really a fan favorite. And then you got a welterweight, Canada. So yeah, UFC 289. I know a lot of you guys don't follow the UFC, man. I'm really into the UFC. Got some good fights coming up. You got the BMF belt. Masvidal has retired. And the BMF belt is up against Poirier and Dustin Poirier against God damn, why am I forgetting his name? Any which way. You got him, you got Aljamain Sterling fighting Sean O'Malley, the Irish kid that dyes his hair and looks like a clown. They call him a Puerto Rican whore. That fight.
That's wild.
Yeah. So belts out. The UFC, man, they just, like I say, man, I like how they promote things and they really build up a fight, even if a fighter is like a big underdog. So this or that. And that's it for UFC with that. I want to ask a question. I kind of skipped around. And I'm seeing Scottie Pippen now. You guys all know what's going on with Scottie and his ex-wife and Jordan's son, all that. Jordan's son has an open relationship with her. And Scottie said some things about Jordan. And do you feel that they both needed each other? Or do you feel that Jordan could have got the chip without Scottie? Do you feel like
he didn't
Jordan
get a chip before? He didn't get a chip after. The end of story.
There was no more Jordan rules once Scottie became all-star.
Meaning
you couldn't do it no more. You couldn't just key on Michael Jordan, foul the shit out of it because you had another guy out there who could get 30 to 40.
Right. So
Like, bro, it almost makes me wish like Scottie would have won that ship when Jordan left that first year.
What would have happened then?
It would have been pandemonium, bro. Utter pandemonium because he was so close. Were they losing 7 to the Knicks that year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and people forget Scottie was number 2 in MVP voting. So, like the dude, he was good. Now
I think they needed each other. I think that's what we're hearing. They needed each other.
Mm-hmm.
Scottie had, first of all, did they need each other? To me, yes, but the team was bananas. We can't rule out Rodman. Like, we can't rule out Kerr. We can't rule out the team. Like, they were bananas, yo.
Yeah.
Cool coach.
They
Oh, that was another one right there. Yeah.
I mean, shit. They was a good fucking salad dressing, if you ask me.
Damn. Because they had the type people, like, when Horace Grant left, they got them another, banging the box type of guy with Dennis Rodman, which was way better. That they had the little 3-point specialist if they needed them, the John Paxson, B.J. Armstrong type with Steve Kerr, and Kukoc I think just gave them, Kukoc I think carved out his own little thing, right?
Yeah.
So Phil Jackson. That's why I always say Phil Jackson was he was a thinker with that. He understood that even when he went to Jordan and said, hey, we're gonna start doing this. We can't evolve the offense around you. We're going to have to do it like this. And he still got his shit off. So it's all about who you got and how you use your personnel and what you need in a player. Luke Longley, fucking Bill Wennington, these guys wouldn't have made any. Wouldn't even know their names if they played on other teams. So I feel like I agree with Monica. I think they needed each other. I think about a guy like Scottie Pippen. He had his own right. He was a dog. And your career, every time we talk about that, Jordan name always comes up. You're always going to be second fiddle to Jordan. And he probably feels like, damn, I have my own shit too, So I think that kind of gets old with him. I think he wants his own set of flowers. I don't think he wants to share the vase with Jordan,
But bro, you also got to understand, like, the commentators needed to bring drama to the conversation.
Right.
So what better way to get people talking, outside of just putting people against each other, on opposite teams, but to put people against each other on the same team.
Uh-huh.
It made for great conversation. And look how many years later we're still talking about it.
Right.
Like, this is still conversations being had on multimedia platforms and podcasts. Like, it's still it still is an interesting topic to people, and they want to know, like, they want to know behind the scenes now, since social media is out there and people are talking now. They want to know, like, what was the real deal between them two? So, just to bring it back with Pippen's ex-wife and Jordan's son dealing with each other, that's just bringing it back full circle to say, hey, we can talk about them, but we really want to know the behind the scenes shit that was going on between them as players. And how did they put their differences to the side to be the magna force that they were, because the Bulls, they was the most talked about team.
Yep.
Yeah. And this really, I ain't gonna say it really started, but it's like the can of worms got reopened when Jordan dropped that Netflix documentary. And he said that he felt that Scottie Pippen was being selfish because he wouldn't play for that bullshit contract he was on. So yeah, ever since then it's been smoke in the air
What do y'all thought on that contract though? You think they, them Jerry's would not renegotiate that
Oh,
shit?
they were. They wouldn't.
Right. Like, but here's the thing, man. You read the fine print, bro.
Yeah.
Like you
He signed
like,
it.
He
like
signed
you know what I'm saying? Like I understand why Scotty signed it, right? I understand why Jordan felt a certain way. Like you signed what you signed, bro. Play the deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you signed it, bro. Like that's on you. But in the same token, Jordan had like so much power where he could have went like, hey man, look, man.
Yeah.
This my dude, this my ace. Let's keep this in house.
Want him happy.
Like make him whole. Like he had that power, bro. Like let's not get it twisted. He had that power to be like, just make him whole, bro. Just do me a solid. I'll look out for y'all. Just make him whole. But
yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, but
do you think that they never had that conversation? Like, do you think he ever went to leadership and had that conversation?
No, I don't.
Because a lot of people look at Jordan and they automatically figured Jordan was a solid dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Automatically. To the point where and one was with his signature pose became like the mainstream thing of our era.
Right.
Do you really think Jordan didn't have that? Do you think he wasn't that much of a stand-up guy?
Well, just from how he is a manager, how he owns the Charlotte Bobcats, he is a very cheap individual. So I highly doubt he would get into someone else's finances when he's just so selfish about his. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
say Dixon.
No, Phil, go ahead.
No. So like just from him being a Met, like, so I'm down here in Charlotte. I see how he runs the Hornets. He is a shitty owner.
Really?
He is a shitty owner. And you know, when you're looking at it like that, he probably like on the side of management, like, oh, well, nigga, you signed the deal.
Yeah, I can see him being a shrewd
like
businessman.
like you signed the deal.
Shrewd.
Like what do I have to get? So I don't see him going and being like doing a solid for the dude that helps him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you build more camaraderie by looking out for the people who are helping you get to the pinnacles that you're getting to. I mean, because we all could just we agree they needed each other, right? So assume Scottie Pippen never got traded from Seattle. There is no Michael Jordan, bro.
Yeah,
I really want to believe he had the conversation because that was his friend and he wanted to keep that team solid because he wanted to win.
If they were really friends, he wouldn't say, like, Scottie Pippen wouldn't be doing what he's doing and acting.
I think something happened that we don't know. I believe this is why the topic of conversation is so hot. You know what I'm saying? Because some things went down and they are under lock and key with the things that went down. I want to believe that Jordan had the conversation to say, yeah, Pippen, you signed a contract and nigga, you got to deal with it. But I also want to believe that, can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we hear you. You're there.
I'm sorry, because my phone is ringing. I also want to believe that, you know, he did speak up because he wanted to win. I'm not saying it happened. I'm saying I want to believe it because he was such a hot commodity that he was the shit, yo.
Right.
I feel you, Monica, but he can also be selfish at the same time. And here's what I'm going to say. He didn't speak up for Craig Hodges. So what makes us think he's gonna speak up for Scottie Pippen? When Craig Hodges was getting kicked out of the NBA for simply standing up for black people, Jordan didn't come to his defense at all. That was his teammate.
But you didn't hear Jordan and Hodges. You heard Jordan and Pippen.
I hear you there, but I'm saying if I know, how the league stuck up for Kaepernick, or how the league, like Jordan wasn't trying to have no parts of that at all when it came to Craig Hodges. You know, he wanted, Republicans buy Jordans too. You know, he gonna toe the company line. And my thing is, all I'll say is that when I listened to the documentary without anybody saying anything, my first thoughts were when he said that about Scottie Pippen, I said, if I was Scottie, I'll be pissed off. That's what I said to myself. I said, Jordan, it's easy for you to say that because you getting your money, you know. So I hate when people do stuff like that. Don't talk about somebody else's business when you're good. You don't know why a person may have done something. Like, just fall back.
Yeah.
You know. But at the end of the day, I was just gonna say Scottie signed the contract, but we see it all the time. contracts get renegotiated if a person outperforms the contract. Just like we see people get cut if they underperform a contract. So it happens.
Yeah, I mean, because
So you don't think he had an ironclad contract? I mean, well, clearly he did, but you don't think that
They rip
I
up
don't
contracts all the time. And
yeah. I want to believe it though. I do, but I definitely hear what y'all saying.
if you go watch a documentary, Monica, you'll get the same. The way Jordan said it. You're gonna have the same the tone he
I
used
watched it, Dixie.
was it.
Dixie. I vaguely remember, so I'm definitely gonna go back and watch it.
Yeah, it's the way he said it. Let me know that he was really getting on Scotty about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was.
I was a diehard Bulls fan, and honestly, I didn't see none of the drama. I saw basketball, but I was also much younger. I was an athlete, and the commentators talking about drama, it was like speaking Russian to me. I didn't care about that. I cared about ball. That's like somebody playing an instrument but can't read the music. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was with it, but
and all Craig Hodges did was write a letter to the president asking more in the black community. That's all he did. He didn't call anybody name. He didn't threaten anybody, and the NBA want to kick him out for that.
And they was like, Michael, don't touch this. This can ruin your image. You got a lot of stuff going on. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot stick, sir. So keep your path. Greg, he's a basketball player. He's not a freaking activist. You know, he dribbles.
Yeah.
Shut up and dribble.
It's funny. It's funny because now like the dynamic is like all inclusive outside of like certain, like, you know what I'm saying? If somebody would have did that same thing today, they'd just be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Like he wrote a letter, blah, 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 blah. But
I'll be right back.
All right.
You can see like the progression of like the stuff that we look at back then that, like, for example, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my man didn't do any, like, bro, the dude just stood there and prayed.
Yeah.
And he lost his career, bro. He lost, like, in the land of the free, the man prayed during the national anthem and you obliterated his career. He was Steph Curry.
And burned down his house.
Bro, and burned down his house in Mississippi, right?
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
He was Steph before Steph was Steph.
He was.
And you completely obliterated this man's whole existence. He probably could have went down as one of the greatest. Like, he might be in the conversation because I remember he was torching. He torched John Stockton so bad in the game, bro. When he played for Denver, I think he dropped like 54 on Stockton.
Like 54, 55. Yep.
Man, he made him look so bad, and you just basically took his career away because he fizzled out. Because he got traded, I think, to Orlando after that season or the next season when his contract was up, and then he was gone from the league.
Yeah, they I don't know if you watched this documentary on Showtime or not. If you guys haven't watched it, it's really good. But he said the way they got him out of the league is like they couldn't just kick him out like right away, so they kept trading to these different teams, and then they kept shortening his minutes to the point to where he wasn't playing anymore. You know, and it just fizzled him out that way. It was dirty.
They be so
very dirty.
They be so quick to want to call you unpatriotic in the land of the free, home of the brave, quote unquote.
And when they say that, I just go back. I just remind them of the Boston Massacre. It's like, well, you guys patriotic? When you threw all that tea overboard? Right. No, you was protesting.
Right.
It's no different than what we're doing now.
Yep.
You know.
Or never mind. I don't even want to go on that tirade. Never mind.
Go ahead. We need a tirade, man. Let's go.
I mean, shit. Like you can't be patriotic in a fucking land that ain't yours. Like, nigga, I can't. Like, why, body? I can't go in your house and be like, nigga, this is my house. Just because I show up and be like, you know what? I feel this is my house.
All right.
You got a mortgage on it, but this is my house.
Fair shake. That's all I want.
But here's the thing. Here's the problem, Phil. Like, let's say Wide Body invites you over. Now you're welcomed here, Phil. And you get over there, and then him and his family just start pouring dirt all over your shoes and shit, and then get mad at you for saying something about it.
Oh,
like, you just supposed to sit there and take it. Like, that's what it feels like.
Oh man, Jesus. We can go down a few highways.
Look, man.
The rabbit hole on that one is Mike. One more thing about Michael Jordan. you know, let's fast forward to more recent times when all the stuff was popping off with Black Lives Matter. So what does he do? He donates money to Black Lives Matter, and he donates money to the police union. It's like, this dude, man, he would not ever side with us ever.
Put him in
And
there.
what's crazy, because like the documentary paints his mama as such, like she's just like a fair person, bro. Like when you did y'all watch that show, that movie Air?
I haven't watched it yet.
Man, look, bro, it is good, bro. It is good. And the way they made, like the way Viola Davis made his mama, it made me appreciate his mama more than anything, because she was just like, yo, she, not Michael, not the daddy, she challenged how companies and shoe companies did deals with NBA players. You know, she challenged, was like, yo, like, you know, they were saying, oh no, this is how shoes have always been done. She was like, wait a minute, my son is the reason you're gonna make this shoe.
Right.
So long as my son, like they're embodying my son, give my son what he's worth.
Right.
And eventually, like Phil Knight, like on a whim, because he was like, he literally says in the movie, what's the most shoes we ever sold on one line? He's like, oh, 3 million. Okay, well, whatever we're giving him, it ain't gonna be that much. They end up selling 156 million copies of the fucking Jordan 1.
Man, I wonder how much the motherfucking sales are these days.
Bro, bro. And then, oh my God, I feel bad for Magic, because they went to Magic. Nike went to Magic, and Magic threw them to the side, but they offered him so much equity in the company, he would have had $5 billion today.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah.
God damn.
Bro, look, man, look.
Why you think you turned it down?
Because Converse was
Nike
king, bro.
wasn't-
Converse was king.
Converse was king.
Nike wasn't where Nike is now.
It sure wasn't.
Because-
Jordan made the motherfuckers famous. Sorry, they put them up front. Put it like that, because I remember.
Well, no. Because if you watch the documentary, Jordan
watch the Nike
wanted to
shit
meet.
Netflix.
He never wanted to meet with Nike. He was gonna sign with
at all.
He was gonna sign with Converse, right?
It was Adidas.
It was Adidas. Yeah, because like, bro, watch that like bio flip.
Let's do this shit on Netflix. I mean, Amazon.
Yeah, man, it's good, bro.
Check it
Ben
out.
Affleck and Matt Damon did the thing with this. Like, it was good, bro. I watched it and I was like, man, this is good. So, but
Was it
yeah,
called
man,
Air?
Yeah, it's called Air. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I said just do it. Yeah, Air.
Listen, I'm getting ready to jump off, y'all. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna jump off. But
Good seeing you.
if you on for the after show, I'll jump back on.
Okay.
All right, for sure.
All right, y'all.
All right, peace.
Peace.
You know, you guys were saying with Jordan, how his mom's so sweet and how Jordan is, how he is. You gotta imagine this guy was he still is one of the most famous basketball players in the whole world, kind of like the Michael Jackson of basketball. And some people that's probably came and went through his life that influenced him after the fact, you know, parents raised him. He probably,
Hey man, look, Jesus wasn't a dick. And he's the most known person in the world. So come on.
I'm just saying he probably adapted that type of well, he would call it being a shrewd businessman. But after the fact of probably doing business, you know, this guy's worth a lot of bread. He probably, people come and go through his life who had a lot of influence on him, man. And you know,
for sure. And I'm just saying, only point I'm trying to drive home is nothing that happens behind the scenes with Michael Jordan that's a bad look for him never surprises me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at the way he treated Chameleon there. Y'all remember that story?
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You know, so none of this stuff surprises me. Michael Jordan.
What happened with him and Chameleon there?
Oh man,
I'm having a brain fart.
Yeah,
man, that was a long time ago, but he didn't know Chameleon there was Chameleon there. And Chameleon there went to a party and he wanted to, you know, give Michael Jordan his props. Michael Jordan he fucked off about Chameleon there. I don't want to talk to no goddamn rappers. he just went off. I'm gonna find the YouTube clip and post it or send it to you, Phil. He just went off. And even the other basketball players, they're like, yo, Mike, chill, that's Chameleon there. This ain't just no regular dude, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, Jordan was just tripping, man. But I can't remember exactly everything that happened, like verbatim, because it was a long time ago, like 2008. This is when Chameleon there was hot,
right,
you know.
Right.
Oh, like you see me rolling that hot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, because now my man is a
Rolling.
he's a tech mogul now apparently.
Yeah, he's doing this thing.
Yeah, Houston was on the map a little bit. Mike Jones,
like you know, look, you know you are popping if Weird Al Yankovic does a cover of your song.
Oh yeah,
you are pop like bro,
over.
like you are a classic, iconic at one point in time in life. If Weird Al Yankovic does a remake of your song,
yeah, you officially crossed over.
All right,
white and nerdy. Shit.
I always thought that show was hilarious when you do those remakes.
Yo, the best was when he remade Gangsta's
Amish
Paradise
Mafia?
and did the Amish Paradise.
Amish Paradise, yeah.
Oh,
Weird
man,
Al.
that was hilarious.
Yeah, I remember that. Mike Jones. Zero.
Hey, what's the number again? What's the number thing? What's the number again?
0.
8004.
Oh,
hit Mike Jones on the
everybody
low.
getting grills. Little Flip.
Paul Wall, baby.
Paul Wall.
Hey, he standing strong too. Paul Wall. I fucks with Paul Wall.
Yeah, he on a song I saw today. Come across my algorithm on YouTube. But anyway, I could stomach the Houston movement. I just cannot get the snap movement. I hated that.
Oh.
I hated it.
Were you a UGK dude?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh,
UGK, Ghetto Boys.
UGK. Yeah.
Oh yeah, get UGK, 8 Bombs AG, and Outkast raised me. You know,
right?
Like,
I got you.
I was, yeah, for real. Like those three right there. Those are my 3 favorite groups growing up.
My boy put me on. Shout out to Rogers from Mississippi. He put me on the UGK. Oh, I was in the.
Yeah, Murder. I still listen to Murder to this day, man. UGK, off the ride.
Well.
Moving chicken.
Baby. La, 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 la.
That's probably my favorite verse from that dude of all time. He absolutely murdered, pun intended.
He did. He
shit.
did. Yeah, he did. You need a swift kicking.
Y'all acid right for the picking. Shit, like that nigga, yeah.
Right.
MC verse too, but Bun B, yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question. This is a scenario. So you're going to the moon for a whole year, right? You obviously no Wi-Fi. You have to take CDs with you. That's only technology as far as you what 5 CDs are you taking with you?
Wow. Hip hop.
It could be anything.
Oh man. Reasonable Doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Me Against the World. For me.
Okay.
Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music. Doggy Style. Probably. Man. I'm gonna go with Illmatic, maybe.
And what was the question?
You're going to the moon for a year, no Wi-Fi. Only technology you have listening to music is CDs. What 5 CDs are you taking to the moon? Could be any genre, any type of music.
Okay. All right, bet. Hold on. I think I got mine.
Guys in the chat, if you guys want to get on this too. Talk that stuff, Dirty Old Men edition. Gigahertz, you're going to the moon, man.
Bad. You said you're going to the moon and what, bro?
Going to the moon for a year. The only music technology you have, there's no Wi-Fi, no MP3s. You got to take CDs with you. What 5 CDs are you taking? Could be any genre, any type of music. 5 CDs for a whole year.
Muddy Waters.
Damn, he loves some Muddy
Fucking
Waters.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Muddy Waters, Southern Playalistic, Dog Food, D-Times Crazy Stacking Chips, and
damn.
Fucking Donuts.
Nice.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
This is gonna be very controversial. So put your seatbelts on. Dog Pound Dog Food
Say it.
Ain't better than any album Death Row put out.
I agree.
Damn.
I agree.
Wow.
That ain't controversial at all.
I agree. Dog food is my reference.
Ridiculous, bro.
I
Like that.
listened to the entire album again like 2 weeks ago.
Dog food is my
Start to
reference.
finish.
Engineering wise, it's still my reference. One of my references.
Hey, when it came out, I was a little like, it's a little R&B-ish, but fast forward all the different, but fast forward through all the different styles we've encountered since 1995 when it dropped. Out of all them albums, to me, could still have the highest replay value.
Yep.
With the ever-changing ear that we've had since then.
All eyes on me? All eyes on me?
I can't even get through half of them songs. All of them. They all sound like jingles.
Damn.
I love it.
That's one of my.
I love it. Because we be gelling with that bro. Trying to play. That sounds like a jingle, man.
All right, I got my 5.
All right.
My 5 is Voodoo.
Let's go.
Death Certificate.
Okay.
Dog Food. I'm surprised you brought that up. Dog Food. AT Aliens. And Gangstar Step in the Arena.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
I'm surprised he said Death Certificate and not fucking the first one.
Yeah,
like
America's Most. America's.
But for me, I like Death Certificate over that. That Death Certificate is my one. Like,
I like Lethal Injection. That damn really dope. I feel
too.
Really
and Predator.
Yeah.
Predator was hard.
Something.
Everybody left.
We bumped.
Hold on. Hey, give me like 30 seconds. Why about it? I'll have my 5.
Take your time, bro.
It's only a year, man. He's not forever.
Hey, shut up.
You only got to be there for a year, bro.
If I could do a swap, boy, I might. No, I ain't gonna do that. I was gonna trade
I would take it. I would take it one step further. We're not even listening to albums no more.
Right.
Our attention is too crazy, right? I would challenge anybody in here to take one artist who you don't normally listen to and take this week between this Talk That Stuff and the next Talk That Stuff and really study that person's discography. That person has to have more than 3 albums.
You gotta do the whole discography? That's a lot, Wallace.
No, I'm saying I've never heard a Tech 9 album.
Me neither.
Really?
Okay.
That's interesting.
Bro, that Angelic album was dope though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
never heard of
Angelic
Tech 9
album was dope.
All 6s and 7s was dope. I'm gonna tell you this. I'd rather somebody assign me one album from any artist, and then I'm gonna give somebody one album from an artist.
I can do that.
Let's do this. Let's finish the
All right,
thing,
bet.
and then we'll do
All
that,
right,
and then
all
we'll
right.
give each
Hey,
other.
I got my
songs.
5. I got my 5.
What?
So East 1999 Eternal.
Damn, you went reach. Okay.
Good choice.
Good Kid, Mad City. The Listening.
No
banger.
Reasonable Doubt.
My favorite.
And okay. And this is a split hair. I'm gonna take a Criminal over AT Aliens, even though AT Aliens like it's literally, bro. I literally am like, I'm looking at my list. I'm like,
I get it.
Like,
I get it. And with me being a Southerner on the panel, you guys don't understand the impact that Southern Playlistic had on us Southern boys.
No. I love bro. When it came out,
Southern Playlistic is my joint.
Bro, Southern Playlistic was great, but when I look at like sonically,
oh yeah, sonically it can't compare to ATL.
Oh, bro.
Sonically,
yeah, Southern Playlistic was something so different, bro. Like to this day, they have like a March Madness of Outkast songs. Southern Playalistic Cadillac Funky Music is my favorite song. That's my favorite song, period, of Outkast ever.
Yeah.
I got Digger Hertz's list. He said 1 Illmatic, 2 Fantastic, Volume 2 and 3, Voodoo 4, Welcome to Detroit 5, Helter Skelter, Nocturnal. Let's go. Wow, I like the Helter Skelter, man. I couldn't wait till that to come out. Mine's is Mary J. Blige, My Life, Ready to Die, Biggie. 3, I'm going with D'Angelo, Voodoo. 4, I'm gonna go Music Soul Child. I just want to sing.
Ooh.
5, because I need some R&B when I'm away. And 5, I'm gonna do one of them Cut Master CG unit joints.
Hey, but that music, that album was dope though. That
Right, that music, he bought that. That shit was different, man. Nobody was doing that shit like when music started doing it with the beats and shit, and this rock rolling out.
And then I'd probably say my guest pop album. If I had to take one pop album, it would probably be Maroon 5. She Is Love.
Ooh, Maroon 5, bro.
That first album from Maroon 5 was so different, bro.
Hey, Wide Body. I don't know if you heard Music's last album that just came out in March. That ain't bad.
Hey, that last album's dope though. Villains and
it's good. I listened to it top to bottom.
That one, yeah. Till I go under, till I touch the sky. Yeah, that first the first track is dope. Like it opened pretty fire too. So yeah, that Music Soul Child fire.
Sleeping on music. I think I listened to a few joints. You guys think about that? What do you think about that King's Disease 3, man? Think it's
that whole run is fantastic, bro.
Yeah.
You on mute, Wallace?
That's not the joint with Lauryn Hill, though, is it?
What, the King's Disease?
The number 3. What's on King's Disease 3?
Fire. He's on fire. Like that.
On fire.
Yeah, I'm on fire. What else is on there? The Eddie Kane. Y'all want to sing with Eddie Kane? That's joints on there.
Once a Man, Twice a Child. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, no, the King's Disease 3 was fire.
Yeah, I don't dislike none of it. It's good, but I'm not going to say.
Man. But just I'm looking at the track list. Just being able to lock in with just one person.
Yeah, that's
all that music. Just so magical, bro. Magical.
Shout out to him.
My bad. I'm sorry.
I like him. So you gonna give us some albums, man? Let's do our homework, man. I'm down to do that.
Hold on. Hey, can I bring in the topic real quick?
Yeah, come on.
Has everybody saw that or listened to Damani's Man? That single?
Nope.
Man, please listen to that single, bro. That single is like the single in the video, bro. T.I., like, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that young man. Like that.
Who?
Damani, T.I.'s son.
T.I.'s son?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He got produced by Soundtrack. That joint, ooh, boy.
Let to check it out.
Man, that is called Man. That joint is fire, bro.
I've been too busy promoting the Janelle Monáe video.
Oh, of course you are. you and Jay Bishop.
I'm gonna say this again. We're at the midpoint of the year almost.
Right.
To me, the best 2 projects this year so far is the Alchemist and Larry June project and the Summer Walker project. The Summer Walker is cold.
Hey, can I provide a controversial? Can I provide a controversial take?
Why would I allow you to do that?
I mean, because you're my brother.
You asking me to do it like I'm gonna stop you.
But that Larry June, though it's dope, bro, I get lost because it kind of all sounds the same.
Yeah, I get it.
Like that's the one thing. Like, is it like it's almost like I have to seriously pay attention to how dope it is because of how so much it sounds the same. I get like, all right, well, I can kind of like phase out. If that makes any sense.
I guess I connect with albums where and when I listen to it. So if I'm able to listen to the whole thing and just kind of vibe out, I'm good. And that's one of them albums that I'm able to do that with.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It's The Alchemist. The Alchemist, The Alchemist got a very, very singular lane that he has. So
I mean, now, but see, that's the thing. That's crazy. Like, because when you look at Alchemist from 2000, Alchemist from 2010, Alchemist from now, he's evolved in every decade.
Absolutely.
And that's beautiful. But then now it's just like,
Absolutely.
Her said,
I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about. The album of the year is playing about Dixie Freely.
True.
No, I'm going to go check out both of them joints y'all talking about because I have not listened. I saw the Larry June album, but I didn't click on it.
You said why you playing and bullshitting.
The real album
really
of the year.
Wu-Tang for the kids.
Oh shit! I'm taking Wu-Tang Forever. I'm swapping that out with My Life. I guess I need that Wu-Tang Forever, man. This gets me.
Can't do that, man. How you going?
None of us had
House of
Wu-Tang.
Clothes, you're right.
That's crazy.
Hurt
right?
said Janelle Monáe, what a waste. For real, bro. Golly.
Janelle Monáe is entering into Kanyeville, like doing anything for attention.
Right. Oh. She was in a suit a couple years ago. And she said, yeah, now I got my titties and I ain't putting up my titties. Like, damn. Okay.
Attention is like a pot of gold in 2023.
She literally has a song called Champagne Shit. Okay. Then I'm looking at the French 75. That's a famous cocktail that I make at the bar sometimes. Okay.
All
right. I mean, I'll probably get this 32 minutes. All right, I'll download it and listen to it on the plane tomorrow. Okay.
Only 32 minutes.
What's the dog's name? Why, buddy?
Zoe. Hi. Greedy dog.
Hey, that Summer Walker. Are you talking about that Clear 2 EP that she just dropped? Why about Wallace?
Yes.
Okay.
Love.
I gotta listen to her because her last album was dope too.
I love everything she fuck with. Her and what's the other one? Ari Lennox. Ari Lennox, SZA. I like it, man. I like it. Here's what I say. I really learned to appreciate R&B, seeing it made. Because I hadn't really seen it get made before until, I start kind of keeping up with Kenyatta a certain way and watching her and listening to how people like, shout out to a guy in the D named Sam Watson, who is cold with the vocal production and seeing how they do that. It is way more complex than what we do.
Hey,
so say that. It's a whole completely different lane. And Gigahertz know what I'm talking about too. But the layers and everything and hearing and listening to it, yeah, I love it. I love it.
The one R&B album I like, it's a cat out of England, St. Harrison. That was it Ego Talking? That's that song, but what's the album called? I'm trying to think. Lost a Friend. That album is low-key kind of fire.
I'm gonna check it out. So see here, this is what I'm talking about. We should put each other up on joints.
I'm ready.
And play back. So I'm gonna check out that album you just said.
Yeah, I mean it's in the Little Eyes X like spectrum on some of the songs, but the fact that what
does that mean?
Like, bro, like imagine if Sam Smith made an R&B album, bro.
Oh, okay.
What is the Little Nas X spectrum,
bro?
I mean, I get what you're saying.
You know what he means.
What's my man name?
I'm just asking.
Saint what?
Saint Harrison. Harrison with one R.
And what's the name of the album?
Lost a Friend.
Okay.
Yeah, Ego Talking is like the I guess the main song off of it, and that song is fire too. Like that's a good single. But yeah,
I'm gonna check it out.
That album's pretty fire.
I'll check out that one. Let me give somebody one.
Yeah, I need one.
I want you to check out Apollo Brown. Welcome to Detroit.
Oh, that's a classic album though.
Okay.
But he ain't heard it.
Oh, word?
What's it called again? Welcome.
No, I'm sorry. It's called Sincerely Detroit.
Sincerely Detroit, yeah.
Sincerely Detroit.
Was it
about that
The Trick
Yeah,
Trick song is
Brown.
one of my favorites, and the Fat Father joint is one of my favorites.
Talking about the Apollo Brown joint.
Yeah.
Sincerely Detroit. It's a double album.
Okay. Damn.
But they got the entire D on it. Pause.
Hey,
it's that's the Detroit. To me, Detroit is where hip hop is at, and this album proves that to be the case, in my opinion.
I completely forgot he put.
I got love for Detroit, but the first group out of Michigan that I spent my money on were from Flint.
Dayton family.
Dayton family.
So you know.
All right, who got one for me?
Feels you don't heard every damn thing.
That's not true, bro.
America's Nightmare, Mob Deep.
All right, I mean, yeah, I heard that one.
Ooh, that joint with it's a joint on there with I-20 from Disturbing the Peace on that Barry White beat. That do-do-do-do-do-do. Man, come on, dog.
On what album?
On that America's Night. It's on that America's Nightmare, ain't it? It's on the version I got.
I think I know you're talking about too, because I used to bump that shit, bro.
I got one for you, Phil.
All right, what's up?
I'm gonna go all the way back to my 1998-99 bag. Trick Daddy, www.thug.com.
Bro, I bought that album from Circuit City. I listened to that album.
Damn. A lot of people slept on that album.
Like,
man.
okay, look, okay. It cannot be anything from 90 to like, let's say 07.
Okay.
So anything after 07 is probably up for it's fair game. Because I used to work at a record store and that's all I did.
Yeah,
I had like
so you got
400
everything.
CDs like I purchased way back when. But yeah.
Ed, you was trying to listen to mob shit, right?
Oh yeah. What's up? Oh yeah. Give me some RTO.
Shit, 3 times crazy.
Yeah, that'd be good. Which album, RTO?
Stacking
I like the
Chips.
album. Yep, Stacking Chips. That's my favorite.
Stacking Chips, Immortals, fuck, was it Real Talk?
Well, I'll be on the plane, so I'll probably
I
try
like
to
Keep It
listen
on the Real. Which album had Keep It on the Real?
Stacking Chips.
Yeah, that was my joint right there. Keep it on the real.
I would say the Loonies, but you probably listened to that already.
Yes, I have. Have. Can you feel me?
That's Drew Down.
That's Drew Down.
Yeah.
I know. Look. Drew Down's my boy, dog. I love Drew Down.
RTO, did you ever go listen to that DJ Darryl production that I was telling you about? The Drew Down or for Drew Down?
Yeah.
Mr. Buster.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 2 short disc. Did you listen to that? Yeah, pull that up when you get a chance. That's vintage DJ Darryl.
Toe tagger.
Yeah, because I went back and started listening to. He did a lot of production for 415.
Yeah,
but
he was in 415. He was
yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, he was a DJ producer, and that's how he got linked in with Tupac through 415.
Yeah,
he did Keep Your Head Up. He did some other joints too. That was the biggest one. Pause. Then the No Limit era, he did all my favorite beats over there.
Where's that Mercedes album at, y'all? I'm just playing.
Goddamn No Limit, man.
So do I have a list or?
Let's see. Let's see what I can do. All right, for my brother. RTO, One Below Sonogram.
All right, just one album.
Yeah, just one below, and the album is Sonogram.
All right.
Somebody got to sign me something. I'm heavy on West Coast, down South, East Coast, Midwest. I could grow in that area. Pause.
Fuck.
wait a
Apollo
minute.
Brown shit.
Let's see. No. Okay, Dixie. Here's an obscure one from freaking the Midwest. Hold on. I got one for you. Let's see. Cap One, Through the Eyes of a Don.
Cap One, Through the Eyes of a Don. All right, I'm gonna pull it up right now, pause, and like it so I can go back to it tomorrow while I'm at work.
Yes, sir.
Cap One.
Sound like
Eyes of a Don.
Got Alexis backdrop in the back. Oh,
You just doing one album? I thought it was 3.
Oh, or just whatever. Like we just said one. Like I think Wallace said one album. Didn't you say one album? Wallace?
Oh no! All right, bet. Just
I can't promise 3. I ain't got that kind of time.
All right. Yeah.
So yeah, no. Cap One only had one album, but he had a very good album back in 2000.
Okay, but I might get 2 in. Do you got a favorite by Black Milk? Because I've been wanting to get into this conversation.
Popular Demand.
Yeah, Popular Demand. Yeah, might as well start at the beginning.
Shit, 365.
Popular, you said what it's called?
Popular Demand or 365, like album of the year.
Yeah.
Popular Demand or album of the year.
Since we doing one, just do Stacking Chips, Phil.
All right, for sure.
Yeah, that's my favorite one, RTO.
What up?
What up, Ricks?
Ain't shit, man.
What up?
What y'all get wide body?
A little late here. I know I'm a little late.
Oh yeah. What'd you get wide body, Wallace?
He wasn't in
Detroit.
Oh yeah, that's right. Apollo Brown, Sincerely Detroit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What song was you talking about? Album was it again, Phils?
For One Below Sonogram.
And I got Cap One and Black Milk.
I remember Cap One in the Source.
Yep. That Through the Eyes of the get it. He had that song with Cannabis on that album too.
Dixie Freely, did you give Phil's one?
RTO gave me one.
RTO gave me one.
We got some trivia going on or something.
No, we giving people albums to listen to.
What's up, Rich?
Oh, okay.
You got albums you got to listen to by next week. Hey, Quiet as Kept. You know what else is a good ass album? Is that Rory album? That Rory album got some good ass.
Talking about which Rory? You talking about Andre 3000 clone Rory or Rory from Rory and Mal?
I'm talking about Rory and Mal.
Really?
Yeah, that
it's good.
It wasn't supposed to be like this or something like that. That shit is nice. It got
because I seen a video.
You got Conway on it. You got Jay Electronica on it. It's nice.
Okay, because I saw a video and like
you didn't like it. It's okay.
I didn't know. I wanted to hate on it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, what the hell is this nigga doing?
No situation with hate first.
Hey, is it called I Thought It Would Be Different?
I Thought It Would Be Different is what it's called. Hey,
it's an R&B album? Oh, okay.
It's an R&B album. I've been fucking with a lot of
but I was like, I wasn't expecting that.
You wanted
to saw the video on them.
To hate. Your first thought was to hate. That's not good, boss.
Let me rephrase that. I saw the video, didn't know what the fuck. So then I wanted to hate. It wasn't intentionally stepping in. Huh?
What you get assigned?
One Below.
Oh, okay.
Sonogram.
Hey,
so everybody got one.
I want to get Rick's album to listen to. Rich, you stream? You stream, right? Stream music?
Not really, but I can find whatever it is you're talking about.
I want Rick's to listen to the first Big Mike album, Something Serious.
Big Mike album, Something Serious. All right.
Welcome and choke like a Peter Man on that beat.
All right.
Oh man, hey,
that's a classic though, low key.
It is.
Big Mike. What's the name of it again?
Something Serious.
Something Serious.
You gotta make an
I gotta write that down.
They gave me a Detroit. They trying to turn us over to the Detroit side, man.
He said, "Mr. Mike, something serious." Oh boy, that's funny.
Check it out.
Hey, Rich, Mr. Mike wasn't like trash. He was okay.
Okay.
He was okay.
All right. I'm down.
He had a nice little run. He was good enough to be on that that Black Panther joint where they had all the rappers on it with Big and everybody. Bone.
Yeah, that was a good ass
He was
album.
on that. Yeah, he was on that. He was on that song where they had like a bunch of rappers on it.
Okay.
Y'all remember that? I think it was called The Point. It had Biggie, Bone, Big Mike, and a bunch of other. It had a bunch of people on that song. It had a video for it. Yeah, The Points. He was on that because he was hot at the time from the South. That was 95.
I'm gonna tune in.
Yeah, I
can hear Rich now. Man, that southern drawl, man. I just
Nah, see, I fuck with different types of music though. I fuck with I listen to rock music sometimes, so I'm a little weird like that. So I listen to music. If I like it, I'm gonna listen to it.
Everybody
from a tonality standpoint, I'm from Alabama. Big Mike is almost too country for me.
Damn. Shit, that's saying something, man. That's saying something.
Whatever happened to Rich Boy? That's a country sound.
Oh no, man!
I heard he down bad.
Bad at all.
Oh no, yeah,
I heard he doing bad. Yeah.
When I seen that nigga have a gold seat in his RV, he had a gold toilet seat in his RV. I said, this nigga about to be broke.
And what's sad, and what's really sad,
too good,
before music, the dude had a degree in electrical engineering.
Oh damn, that's wild.
Yeah, from Tuskegee University.
Damn,
that's what's up.
Yep.
Yeah,
but he should have fell back on Plan B.
All right. Just bought a Cadillac.
You gotta make, you know what I'm saying, music kind of just does what it does.
It does, yep.
Music is not a career for the majority of people, bro.
Right. Because look, you can do a one-hit wonder and you're done. That one-hit wonder is a gift and a curse at the same time.
You know? It's not a career, bro. It's not it's definitely a good feeling. It's definitely
everyone. For everyone that make it, there's thousands that make it.
And the saddest thing, man, I thought him and Polo the Don was gonna make like a tag team duo because they made so many good songs together.
Yeah. But
that
you
I
know
was
what
just
happened?
like, there's no, go ahead.
You know what happened? You know what happened? Carrie Hilson happened.
I should love Carrie Hilson.
Carrie, shout out to the stars, and Polo forgot all about Rich Boy.
Man, look.
And I know that because they used Rich Boy to break Carrie. And once they broke Carrie, you didn't see Rich Boy on none of her songs like that. And then I was like, yeah, they don't kick them to the curb.
Then Timberland shit on her.
Rich Boy silly.
What happened to my one? Here comes the one. Then to the 2 to the 3 to the 4.
Oh no, Jake Quan. No, they had Jake Quan.
That was my shit. I like that shit.
That was ringtone joint, but
they actually got
like that shit.
It wasn't supposed to be no fucking continuous art. That was a ringtone joint.
That moment. I call that momentary music.
Everybody in the club getting tips.
Yeah, that was a fun song. That was fun.
Everybody in the club get tips.
He
was 19 when he made that song. Hey, that's the crazy part. He was 19 when he made that.
Who's up for taking another album? Because I didn't get to sign nobody. So
give one to Ricks.
Yeah. All right, I got to. Rich, take another. All right, Rich, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna go a little lighter this time. David Dallas, the red tent. No, the rose tent.
David
the
Dallas.
Rose tent.
Let me write this down.
The rose
I will
tent.
get that shit.
Now, Wallace gave you somebody from the South. I'm gonna give you somebody from overseas. He's from New Zealand.
All right, David
Dallas. The Rose Tent. R-O-S-E. Rose
Tent. Who wants one from me? I got one for you. And when we get next week, you gonna be like, "Why, body? Where did these son bitches come from?" Have y'all ever heard of Pete and Bass? Pete and Bass. Trust me, they're these two old white dudes.
Oh shit!
From the U. Listen now.
Oh no, I heard. I think I heard that from you. You played that shit, man.
Ricks, co-sign me, bro.
Nah, they do.
Yo. Task
we going down that rabbit hole. Go Snarky Puppy. Anybody heard of Snarky Puppy?
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah, Snarky Puppy, bro. Get that in your life.
Hey, Wide Body, this album you should probably peep.
What's up?
Called Bone Crusher. He got an album called I Ain't Never Scared.
Man, shit, bro. Hey, that night
John.
And when that come out, I got my car got towed at towed at a club, man, and that song was popular, man. We was hearing we standing in front of the club, and people was banging shots out the trunk and shit.
Hey,
Nah, he had a song.
Hey, if you listen closer,
Oh,
Killer Mike was
cool.
straight getting off on that song. If you just
Yeah.
listen close to the
Hell
lyrics,
Hell
he
yeah.
was busting.
Killer Mike look like he could bust into a rapper anytime.
I got him.
I can't wait for this next
call
album,
this
that
bitch
Killer Mike
Bonita.
album. I cannot wait for that album.
Yeah, that was party time. I
call
wasn't
that
mad at
bitch
that shit.
Bonita.
Man, Lil Fizz done grew up. Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Look, man, he
Last time I saw him, he was a baby.
Yeah, man.
What's up, Lil
That's right.
fella?
He's
Say hi.
Now he demanding Hennessy in his fucking
Shut
apple
up,
juice.
dog. Shut up.
in his own lane.
You ain't gotta worry
He
about
like, Pops, you the bartender with my shots at.
With my milk. Give me my milk, nigga.
Where you keep the grenadine at?
He rapping? You gonna be a rapper like your dad? You be an MC?
If he do be a rapper like me, I hope he better than me. That'd be dope.
Hey, they got that. Y'all see that shit on Biggie? They did a little documentary on Angie Martinez. Is why is Fat Joe involved in everything known to man? So
Because he's so good at hyping shit up. That's why everybody calls him.
Fat Joe said if it wasn't for him, that Mo Thugs Biggie joint wouldn't ever happen. He's the one that brokered that.
Talking about fucking Notorious Thugs?
Yeah. So it wasn't for him. So Angie Martinez.
I listened to that yesterday on my
All
way
right.
to Six Flags. I
The
played
way-
that to my kids.
That was dope.
On
The
the way
way
to
he
Six Flags
took.
yesterday.
He said he took the shit home when they recorded it, and he waited. He wanted to master their style and shit.
Hey, no, did you hear the story about him and why 50 had Candy Shop? Did you hear that story?
Nah.
I think I did.
Man, look, listen to that story. He's like, man, look. He's like, I made the beat with Scott Storch. You know, dun, 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 dun. Like, we made it. I was in the studio, and then like somebody from my camp was like, nah, man, that sounds too much like Lean Back. You should just throw that away. And Scott Storch, he's like, Scott Storch called me like 50 times, like, hey man, you sure? You sure? And he was like, nah, man, I ain't gonna do it. And then that's how 50 got that song.
Yeah, Fat
I'm
Joe,
like, bro, really?
it's not enough Fat Joe to go around. See? Fat Joe was at the Boston Tea Party. Air protection on the docks and shit.
Hey, y'all watch Dear Mama?
Nah, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, that shit's great. That's probably
I heard it was.
one of the best documentaries I've seen of Tupac. Like that.
I saw he
shit
just got
really fucking good.
his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame too. His sister.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Iron Sheik passed
How
away,
they was
man.
like they was giving a lot of
What?
game about Afeni too, like a lot of shit that I didn't know about. Like that shit was very fucking good.
For real. Yeah. Iron Sheik passed, man. 81, I think he was.
R.I.P. to the Iron Sheik.
Yeah. Biggest villain in wrestling. But a lot of people just passing on, man. But
I mean, hey, we
I
ain't
want to
kids
tell you
no more,
fellas,
bro.
man.
Yeah, you gonna see it some more. We ain't kids, man.
I don't think we talked about it last week, but the Color Purple joint jaw drop is dope. It's bananas.
Yeah. Shit, I gotta promote that on my page, man. I gotta find. I gotta find. I gotta
You said that shit too sad, man. Find some
Yeah,
shit,
I was trying to find some shit. I was like, Color Purple was sad as much. How sad that shit was, man.
Danny Glover or Ike Turner? Which one was the worst?
Shit. He says you're black. You're ugly.
No, Ike Turner, because he was a real nigga. He really did that. I can't put a fictional character because a real dude.
Danny Glover shit. Mister, she could even go to the mailbox.
Man.
He fit up that part.
He at least I don't know, man. Ike threw a cake in her mouth.
Yeah, I'm with you, Phil. He that wasn't fake.
Like, that wasn't fake, right?
Hey, shout out, goddamn, not Samuel Jackson. What's his goddamn name? He played the shit out of Ike, and Danny Glover played the shit out of
Larry Fishburne.
Larry Fishburne played the shit out of Ike, And that damn glove, I didn't like Lethal Weapon. I ain't like that motherfucker. I was like, that's the motherfucking Color Pearl. I don't like that motherfucker, bro.
Hey, so you was rooting for the Predator and Predator 2, huh?
Stupid.
Yo, I gotta step off. I gotta step off, man. I gotta finish these commercials. I'ma holler at y'all.
All right, brother.
Peace.
All right, peace.
He's like, get his skull. Get his skull.
Well, did y'all talk about the Zion shit?
No, we didn't talk about Zion.
Thought
Yo.
Impregnator.
Yo.
Oh man, what is he doing? What is
bro,
he doing?
Did I show y'all those text messages that
I think Malcolm needs to be here for that conversation.
Yeah, no word.
Back
He
to
do,
October.
bro.
Oh, man.
What happened? Where? Oh, he in Thailand or something?
He in Poland looking for his bride.
Oh man, I thought he was over in the
got-
DR, Colombia.
But he's
Man, yeah, all I can say about that situation, that's why it's important for fathers to be in their sons' lives.
Amen, bro.
Uncle or something.
Amen.
God damn.
Amen.
Shit.
I'm allowed to accuse the niggas.
Bro, and the thing is, bro, like what was it? We actually had because I'm in a church group where like we like our church men, we hold each other accountable. It was like 40 of us, and we try to improve each other like via like anybody. Like, you know, I do mortgages. One of my other dudes is an investor. One of my other dudes is like a health nut. He's like a bodybuilder, blah, 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 blah. So we all like come together like one Saturday a month just to talk about certain topics, right? And one of the topics, you know, we was talking about was it was kind of on the topic of like fathers being present in their child's lives as far as teaching them these things, but then also running your family as a business. Because that's actually, you know, what it is. Like whenever you look at like Fortune 500 companies and things of that nature, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not a business to the point where it's cutthroat, but it's a business as far as like, hey, we want our family to thrive and prosper. So like monitoring how we spend money, what we spend money on, and having that healthy conversation of like finance in our family is something that's devout in the Black community. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hardly, you know, like it's not like it was something that I want to impart in my family. He was saying like in his family, he the Friday after Thanksgiving, they have a finance, like, you know how it's Black Friday. Now he called it Friday, Finance Friday. So they make brunch for the whole family and they just talk about finance the day after Thanksgiving because everybody's there.
Yeah, you know what else they do we don't do? They take out life insurance policies on all the people.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that too.
Good. Yeah. I need some life insurance right now. I got turned off by that because during the divorce process, so even I think it was a little bit after, she hits me. She tried to get me to get life insurance. So I just like I know it's for my kids and all that. It ain't.
But motherfucker be setting people up, just taking.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do this myself. I don't need you.
Exactly.
Right.
You're right. Good call on that.
Took another $1 million out on life insurance and he ended up dead next week and shit. And then you said, I'm an author, I'm a mom. Like, man, you know you did it. We just trying to find out how you did it.
Right.
Shit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Zion definitely gets sent for the year award.
Yeah, definitely.
But then the question is like, how bad of a judge of character are you if you can't divulge that with the person that you care about?
Man, I
watched that old good that good old giving folks the benefit of the doubt.
No, it's not the benefit of the doubt. Like you had, like as the, you know, us as the men, we should be able to be good judges of character, right? Like if
for sure. But here's the thing:
there are red signs well before we take out life
absolutely,
insurance.
Absolutely, Phil. But here's the thing: let's say, and I don't wish no negativity your way at all, my brother, when I say this. But if you and your wife had a good run of 5 years, no bullshit, no nothing, then all of a sudden in year 5, there's some shadiness happening. 9 times out of 10, you're going to give her the benefit of the doubt because of those previous 5 good years. and that's how it happens.
Yo. Oh, listen. Oh, ooh.
You're not gonna just cut and run, right?
No,
This is,
no,
you
it's
just
not cut and run, but I'm gonna ask questions.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then they're gonna gaslight and lie.
Nah, see,
you know. Hey, you talking to somebody who's been in divorce court for a year. I'm telling you, they gonna gaslight the shit out you, boy.
And the thing is, you be like, who the hell have I been laying next to for all these fucking years, dude?
I got pictures of you. I got a picture of you. Well, the photographer just made a mistake.
You see these people all the time. And, we watch, we got TV, man. I watched it when the lady was hiring a hitman and was an undercover cop to kill his wife. And this dude's madly in love with this woman. And then, they hugged up and he trusts her and she trusts him. Well, when it come to money sometimes with people, and I'm not saying all people, obviously, but money, bro, this motherfucker got $1 million on his head, man. I'm in debt, 50, 60 grand. I need some, how important is my marriage over my fucking, like some people change, bro.
It's money, it's entitlement, it's a lot of things. But Fields is right though. That stuff don't come out of nowhere. You seen something early,
right?
And gave you a warning sign.
How many times have you seen signs of things? I'm not just saying relationships, but I've been to where some shit that went down and I seen the signs, but I ignored them because I'm like, nah, no fucking way, man, no way. Then you're like, well, damn, man, this is
that's what happens. That's how it happens because, like I said, if it's somebody you've been rocking, it ain't got to be a female. It could be a homie or something. Like if they've been solid for 2 years and all of a sudden you see some shadiness one time, you might just check them about it and that be it, not knowing what's waiting around the corner.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That life insurance is very tricky, man. I'm very insecure with that shit too. As far as I don't know because I watched too much Snapped.
Yeah, I didn't like her coming to me with it. That just threw me off. Like,
right?
Nah.
I don't need you. I don't need you for nothing. Like, we ain't married no more. Like, why are you coming to me?
I was listening to Megan Good's ex, and he was talking about they're still friends and all this stuff. I was like, yeah, she's still using you for attention time. Feel like you her emotional tampon service.
Megan Good. I just think she's overrated. I've never really.
But nah. And my ex-wife tries to do little shit like that too. But I'm like, nah, we never gonna be.
They're gonna have control a little bit, trying to.
Yeah.
No, we're not finna do nothing.
Don't
together.
act like you care all of a sudden either. You're looking out for me.
Right.
In fact, no need you to take no pictures of me and my daughter at the graduation. We're taking a selfie.
Real shit though. Don't need you for nothing, real shit. Yeah.
That's it though.
Mm-hmm.
So what's this guy popping strippers and hookers, man? Like what's the whole deal with that?
Is he nutting in the wrong shorties? I guess.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
I mean, ain't nothing to have a couple strippers, you know what I'm saying, under your belt or whatever.
You impregnating them. Like, what'd you think was gonna happen?
It's a classic tale of a guy who probably ain't never got in.
You can't be like, I'm in love.
Right, yeah, he ain't never been outside, man.
Pretty girl gave him some attention for the first time in his life for his money, and he went all out, and now he got to pay the consequences for it.
I think I love her, God. I seen the homie get messed up with a stripper, bro. Like, some stripper, they strip to pay tuition. I get all that. Some strippers live the lifestyle. They like that money. So they be the best stripper they can be, lap dances, all that stuff. If you're going to go all in. And unfortunately, man, a lot of people set us back with, hey, that dude that bought Cabbage Patch Kid, that 500, gave her 500 grand or spent 500 grand. He's in the clear now.
Jordan Poole.
Yeah, Jordan Poole.
Yeah, that was some simple shit as well.
Yeah,
like, you got our own fucking money, but whatever.
Take it from Magic Johnson and James Worthy and all them. They set the bar. Y'all need to be following that. I'm pretty sure they wasn't doing all that. It was, just think, you hitting these chicks raw, dog, bro. Come on, man.
Can't tell no stripper bitch. God damn, you know she a stripper bitch.
Nice, man. You trying to be wifing up like if you're gonna do that, man, wife a supermodel up or something, man. It ain't the same.
I wanted to I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt and be like, maybe she played him. But even at the same time, you got to be on the lookout for that. You being
Man,
right.
You can't be falling for the banana tailpipe 2023.
Right.
And
But he's so gullible, he could off of whatever. She like, oh,
Hey,
look,
that's why Derek Jeter is the king.
Oh yeah.
He refused to get married till his career was over.
Yep. No distractions.
They get bored and take half of everything.
Right, and I'm
Get
pretty
bored
sure
one day.
Jeter was poking his stuff in some stuff, but he made sure that shit was legit though. He wasn't, Jeter wasn't just running up and taking stuff. He was, them guys, he protected his, stayed private. Jeter was the captain of the New York Yankees and the biggest sports market in the world. All eyes on you, and
he
guys,
just understood the laws of marriage, which most people don't. It's like 9 times out of 10, you got to get fuck over half of it all, and they ain't brought shit to the table.
Right. True. Looking at it like a retirement plan, bro. But yeah, man. Sims or us. I go. So yeah, man. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today. Shout out to Malcolm. Not here.
What I'm out to the Houston niggas.
We always live right here on this pad right here. Shout out. Thank everybody for coming through, man. We back next week. We're gonna do our homework. Check it out. We'll be back with more talk that stuff. You know how we do, man. And on that note, we're gonna get on out of here. Like to thank the chat. Digger Hertz. Davenport, what up, Rob? Davenport. See me hustle, DJ Wreck. Digger Hertz. I said Digger Hertz already. The panel, Wallace, Serene Jewel, Dixie Freely, RTO Beats, Fields, and myself. We'll see you next week, 6:30 for the pre-show, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the podcast. If you want to send some music in, adsy@gmail.com. Go check out the Comrade, Dixie Freely. What's the name of the album?
Playing it by ear.
We can get it at?
Everywhere. Bandcamp, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, Tidal, etc., etc.
You heard it here. Also, go check out the network on the Bandcamp. We just dropped The Color Purple, and we have Beat Knocker. More to come later as well. Let's peace on 3. 1, 2, 3. Peace.
Love and soul.
Peace and hair, dude.